This bar class is going to be quiet. So if you would like to pump up your own favorite jams, now would be a great time to get those started. Otherwise, you can head to Spotify and look for me, Standen 2, and you can find a ton of my bar playlists there. You can check out your favorite and jam along with me. I'm assuming that most of you don't have a bar at home. If you do, awesome. If not, all you need is a steady surface. So whether that's a table, a countertop, a railing, a chair, whatever is stable and is a sturdy surface is going to be perfect for today. If you have any light free weights, you might also want to grab those. I'm not going to be using any equipment today, but if you would like to grab a lightweight or a soup can or something during this workout, you are more than welcome to do so. Our structure today is going to be just like if you were with me in class at the studio. We'll start with a yoga warm-up, we'll move into core, then we'll move to the bar, we'll end with some yoga stretching and shavasana. Thanks so much again for joining me. As always, take this at your own pace, shake it out if you need to, and then jump right back in. I'll be here waiting for you. We are going to start in child's pose today. So in child's pose, your big toes are to touch. Your knees are towards the outside of your mat. Your third eye can rest on the mat or hover above. Reaching your fingertips out in front and releasing to the mat. Once in child's pose, really focusing in on your breathing. So slow in and exhales. Bringing down and grounding our breath and our mind. So maybe breathing in for 3, holding it at the top, and then exhaling for 3. Breathing in for 3, hold it at the top, and exhale for 3. Go through a few of those breath cycles on your own. With each inhale, your breath gets deeper, belly expands upon your thighs, and then exhale everything out. Maybe reaching your fingertips a little bit further front for that exhale. On your next inhale, walk your hands to the right side of your mat. Maybe crossing your left hand over your right. Sinking back into your hips for a nice side body stretch. If you feel your left hip creeping up, push it back down and sink your hips into this stretch. Focusing still on that guided breathing we began with. Inhale as you walk your hands through center. Exhale, side body stretch to your left hand side. Maybe this time crossing your right hand over your left, feeling that nice stretch in your right side body. Again, if you feel your right hip creeping up, pushing it down and breathing into the stretch. Inhale as you walk your hands back through center, making this more of an active pose. So maybe bring your forearms off of the mat. If you like to set an intention for your practice, now would be a good time to do that. Or you might think of an I am statement. I am strong, I am capable. And whenever you're ready, meet me in a tabletop. Wrists are directly underneath your shoulders. Triceps wraps the crease of your elbow faces in front of you. Strong neutral spine. Inhale as your belly drops, gaze comes to sky. Exhale, round back, gaze to belly button. Inhale, belly drops, gaze to sky. Exhale, round back, gaze to belly button. Continue flowing on your own through cat and cow, adding in any extra moves that feel good. So maybe switching your direction of your palms, or moving front or back in your cat-cow, moving your hips side to side, but continuing to focus on connecting your breath with your movement today. When you're ready, meet me in a still tabletop position. Hands move 1 print forward, toes tuck, hips up and back into downward dog. In downward dog, your fingertips are spread nice and wide, strong core. Heels are melting to the mat, ears stay between your elbows. Inhale, right leg reaches behind. Hips are flat to the mat. Feel your right heel push to the room behind you. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips for a hip opener. Maybe choosing some ankle twists or knee twists here. Warming and opening up our hips. Bring your knee through to your nose and plant at the front of the mat for runner's lunge. In your runner's lunge, your knee is right over your ankle. Lift your left knee and push your left heel back. Chest is forward, focusing again on your breath, checking in on it. Left knee releases, untuck the toes, hips back for a hamstring stretch. You can sit back on your left foot or stay high, right leg is bent or straight. You might choose to move through this stretch or just stay stagnant, flowing your heart over your toes. Continuing to check in on your breath during this pose. Inhale as your hips come forward back into your runner's lunge. Step into your high plank. Wrists are right underneath your shoulders, stacked. Strong core, bring your bum down so you're a flat plank board. Option to bring your knees down, but we won't be here long. Breathing through. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lower all or halfway to the mat. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, meet me in down dog. Again, in downward dog, feeling your heels melting to the mat, maybe pedaling here, just staying stagnant. Inhale, left leg reaches to sky. Hips are flat to the mat, feel your left heel push to the room behind. Bend your knees, stack your hips for a hip opener. Maybe doing some ankle twists here, some knee twists. Opening up our hips. Knee comes through to your nose, plant at the front of the mat for a runner's lunge. Again, in your runner's lunge, your knee is right over your ankle, lifting through your chest. Lift your right knee and push your right heel back. Check in on your breath. Right knee releases, untuck the toes, hips back for a hamstring stretch. You can sit back on your right foot or stay high, left leg is bent or straight. You might choose to move through this stretch or just stay stagnant, flowing your heart over your toes and feeling the stretch here. Hips come forward for your runner's lunge. Step back into a high plank. Tricep wrap, strong core. Option to flow or just meet me in down dog, whatever is best for you. Feeling how this downward dog feels differently than the first downward dog we had today. In 5, we're going to lower and hold high plank. We're going to hang there, so be aware, these are always a choice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower and hold high plank. Lifting to the back of your heart, strong core. Breathing, feeling your forehead pushing in front of you. Always an option to come down to your knees, making sure that your bum is tucked. Continue to breathe here. You got this, you got this. In 5, meet me on your stomach for Superman extensions. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming down on our stomach. Hands can be out in front, to the side, back, pits, whatever's most comfortable for you. We'll pulse up and down. Up and down. Making sure that each time you are peeling your chest and legs even higher. Think about exhale up, inhale down. Hold it high at the top. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it high at the top. Chest is nice and high. Legs are nice and high. Roll your shoulders down and back and breathe here. Almost there. You got this, you got this. Keep breathing through. If you need to take a second and jump back in. Here for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Come on up and meet me in boat. If you have a free weight, this might be a good time to bring your free weight to your chest. Otherwise, we're just holding boat without one. In boat, roll your shoulders down and back, tucking your tail under. Toes can tap in front or hover. Always an option to bring your hands behind your thighs here. Sinking back into this pose and breathing. Check in, make sure that your core is engaged, it's flexed. If you have a free weight, you could hold it at your chest. Always an option to tuck your toes. Breathing through. Nice job, you guys. You got this, you got this. Toes tap, or if your toes are down, they'll reach up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap your toes. Really focusing on keeping your whole body still except for your leg that's tapping. Again, if your feet are down, you can tap up. We're almost there. You can do this. 15 seconds here. Bicycle crunches in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Meet me on your back. Bicycle crunches. Opposite elbow to opposite knee. Always an option to keep your knees bent or tap your bottom leg to the ground instead of hover. Whatever's best for you. Making sure that your lower back is pressed into the mat. Don't want it to come up into a C. We want that lower back pressed into the mat. Continuing to breathe here. You got this, you got this. Think about exhaling each time that you twist. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees are right above your ankles. Penguin crunches. Staying up in a crunch and rotating around your obliques. Try and get your pinky fingers to touch your pinky toes. Always an option to take a second and then jump back up, whatever's best for you today. Keep going, you got this. This is our last core movement. You can do this. Give me 10. Rest in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Come on up, get a drink if you'd like, and then meet me at your bar. This movement can be done facing the bar, but I'm going to do it to the side so you can see my form. We're starting in first position. So heels are touching, toes are out at the angle. You're making a V with your feet. Roll your shoulders down and back, tuck your tail, push your pelvis under. Hands can be out in front, above, side, on your hip. If you're facing the bar, you probably want to keep both hands on the bar. In first position, plie, releve, elevate, lower. Plie, releve, elevate, lower. Plie, releve, elevate. So bending our knees, bringing our heels up, standing tall and coming on down. Right now the focus is our form and warming up our feet and legs. So making sure that your tail is nice and tucked. Your chest and neck are tall and high. And your knees are tracking out over your toes at the diagonal. Hands are nice and light on the bar. Breathing here through this move as we're warming up our legs. In 5, hold it low, heels on or off, your choice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it low, heels on or off. Check to make sure your tail is tucked. You can do a form check on your own by putting your hand back by your seat. If it pops back like this, then you know your tail is not tucked. If it goes straight down, you're in the right ballgame. Breathing here, check your knees. Return to plie, releve, eleve, lower in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plie, releve, eleve, lower. Plie, releve, eleve, lower. Check in that your core is engaged. Right now your plie is not getting very deep. That's okay. That's the point of right now. We want to warm up our legs so that later on we can get a deep plie. Hold it low in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it low, heels on or off. Making sure, again, that your knees are tracking at the diagonal. Shoulders are rolled down and back, tail is tucked under. Hand on the bar is nice and light. If you can, bring both hands above your head or out in front. Strong core balance, challenge and breathe. In 5, we'll come up into releve, plie, elevate. Your heels stay high the whole time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels come high, plie, elevate. Bend your knees and stand tall. Again, making sure that your knees are tracking out over your toes. At the diagonal, your feet are still in the V. Your tail is still strong to the ground. Shoulders roll back, neck is nice and tall. Think about exhaling as you go down. Inhale, stand nice and tall. Always an option to keep your heels down here, whatever is best for you. Or you can continue with plie, releve, elevate, lower, whatever is best. In 5, hold it low. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it low. Roll your shoulders down and back and breathe. Strong core here. If you're shaking, that's a good sign. Keeping your heels nice and tall, or they could be on the mat if that's better for you right now. Check in on your tail, check in on your light hand. Pulse down and up, tiny moves in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse. Think about moving up and down an inch. If you're looking at this video right now and you're thinking, I don't think she's even moving, that's the point of a pulse. It's such tiny controlled movements that the naked eye might not even tell that you're pulsing. Return to plie, elevate, heels stay high in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plie, elevate. Bend your knees and stand tall. If you need to take a second and shake it out, do so and then jump back in. Check in on your form, making sure that your knees are tracking over your toes. Nice job. Keep it up, keep it up. You guys got this. Breathing through. Really warming up our legs. We're starting to feel the fire in them. Getting those shakes going. That's why everybody loves the bar, right? That's why I love the bar. Hold it low in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it low. Breathing here. Heels down is always a choice. If that's better for you, keep them down. If it's good for you to have them high, hold them high. Hands up, balance challenge if you can. Shake it out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give your legs a shake. Our left hand is going to be on the bar. If you have a free weight that you'd like to use for some shoulders here, this would be a good time to grab it and place it in your right hand. I am not going to use one, but you are more than welcome to. My feet are parallel. Left hand is on the bar. If you have a free weight, you'll lift and lower your right arm. If you don't, you can still do that, or you can keep your hand on your hip, out in front, or above. Toes are pointed towards right in front of you. Roll your shoulders down and back, strong core, tuck your tail, lift and lower right leg. Toes are pointed or flexed. Again, if you have a weight or not, you can lift and lower your right arm. Think about exhaling each time your leg lifts high, inhaling down. It's not about how high your leg gets. It's all about control. if it feels good to have a dummy bend in your left leg, feel free to do so. Or keep it tall, whatever's best. Hold your right leg high in front in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it high. If your leg drops a little bit, that's okay. Roll your shoulders back and breathe here. Lift and lower front in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift and lower front. Nice job, you guys. You got this. Here we go. Hold it high in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it high. Make sure your toes are pointed or flexed. If they're flexed, they're facing the ceiling. If they're pointed, they're facing down. We'll lift and lower to the side in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Side. Side. When I'm lifting and lowering side, my torso is staying straight up and down. I'm lifting my legs straight out to the side, so the top of my foot faces in front of me. Again, toes are pointed or flexed. If you have that free weight, you could still be lifting. It's not about how high your leg gets. Hold it high to the side in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it high. See, my leg's not very high because I know that that's what I can get by maintaining good form. That's what's most important here. We'll lift and lower front then side in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Front, side, front, side. Nice job, you guys. Here we go. Keep it up. Keeping your torso nice and straight, facing front. Almost there. You got this. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out and turn around. Now my right hand is on the bar. My left hand is either on my hip, out to the side, above, or in front. Again, if you have that free weight, switch hands. Lift and lower with your left hand. Toes are facing forward. Roll your shoulders down and back. Tuck your tail. Lift and lower left leg front. Check in on your core, making sure that it's nice and strong, engaged. Again, you can have a dummy bend in your right leg or keep it straight, whatever's best for you. Toes are pointed or flexed to the ceiling. Hold it high to the front in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it high. You might not be able to lift this leg as high as your others. That's okay. Or maybe this leg comes higher than the other one. That's okay. We're rolling our shoulders back, strong core, tuck that tail and hold. You got this. Here we go. Here we go. We're all doing this together. Continue, lift and lower in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift and lower front. Continuing that nice form. If you need to shake it out, and then jump that in. Right hand is nice and light on the bar. Left hand is side, up, front, lift and lower. Hold it high front in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it high to the front. Toes are pointed or flexed. Roll your shoulders down and back. Check your tail. Make sure it's tucked. Breathe in here. Lift and lower side in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Side. Side. Really making sure that the front of your foot, the top of your foot, is facing in front of you. Lifting our legs straight up to the side. Breathing through. You got this. Here we go. Keep your torso nice and still, strong core. Hold it high in 5, 4, pull it high to the side. Again, it might not be very high, that's okay. Breathe through, keep that torso tall. Lift and lower side in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift and lower side. Toes are pointed or flexed. If you need to shake it, shake it. I'm shaking it, and then I'm jumping back in. Here we go. If you're feeling strong, releve your right heel. Hold it high to the side in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it high to the side, strong core. Make sure that your torso is nice and strong. We don't want lapsy-daisy, nice and tall. If that means that you need to tap your toe, do it. You got this. Here we go. Lift and lower, front then side in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Front, side, front, side, front. Still making sure that your toes are pointed or flexed and your right toes are facing right in front of you. You got this. We're almost there. Shake it out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. We're going to stay on this side. So my right hand is on the bar. My left hand is wide out. I'm going to be in second position. Second position, as you can see, is about as wide or wider than my mat. Keep your tail tucked. Roll your shoulders down and back. Plie, elevate. Bend your knees and stand tall. Again, if you have a free weight, now would be a great time to put it in your left hand. Toes are out at the angle. Make sure that your knees are also tracking out over the angle. Tail is tucked and your core is engaged. Always an option to bring your heels high or to come down, then have them high. Whatever is best for you. Hold it low, heels on or off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it low, heels on or off. Making sure that your knees are still tracking over your toes. Tail is tucked, roll those shoulders down and back. Breathing here. Pulse in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse, tiny moves down and up. Control. You guys got this. Here we go. Make sure you're controlling tiny, tiny, tiny moves. Here for 10 more, you can do this. If you're shaking, it's a good sign. Here for 3, 2, 1. Shake it out and turn around. My left hand is on the bar. I'm back in that wide second position. So mat or tall or wider length, toes are out at the angle. Shoulders roll back, tuck your tail, strong core. Plie, elevate. Track your knees over your toes. Always an option to keep your heels high or to bring them down, then up. Whatever's best for you here. Lots of different variations. You might do all 3 of them. You might do heels down for a while, then a mix of the 2, then all the way up. Check in on your breath. Hold it low in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it low. Set your tail in. Roll those shoulders down and back. Again, your heels can be on or up high in releve. Knees track over at the angle. Balance challenge. If you can, bring your hands maybe to your chest, above your head, out in front, on your hips, or holding. We're in a 30-second hold here. If you can keep balance, challenge that whole 30, do it. If you need to bring your heels down or return your hand, do it. But here we go. We're all holding together for 30. Checking in on your breath. If you're shaking, remember, that's a good sign. I'm shaking right now. So we're all shaking together. We're almost there. We got about 15 seconds left. Don't give up. You've been working too hard to give up now. Here we go, here we go. Release in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Shake it out. Give your legs a good shake. We are going to do a little bit of arm work before we get into stretching. So, meet me on your mat. We're going to do 3 20-second rounds. So our first 20-second round will be push-ups. Our second 20-second round will be downward dog toe taps. And our third 20-second round will be tricep dips. We're going to do that 2 times through with a 10-second rest in between each. So starting with our push-ups, hands are right underneath our shoulders, up on your toes or on your knees, whatever's best for you. Chest to the floor in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. The goal is constant movement. So moving the whole time and breathing through. Rest in 3, 2, 1. Rest. Hang back in child's pose if that feels good. Our next one, we're in a high plank. Him back in downward dog. Tap your toe and come back down into a high plank. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on back. Reset. Come on back. Reset. Check in on your core. You got this. Here we go, friends. 5 seconds. In 3, in 2, and in 1. Nice job. Moving into tricep dips. I'm going to do it just right here like a crab walk, but if you have a stair next to you or a couch or a chair that you'd rather prop your arms up on and dip, more than welcome to. Send those elbows back, tight to your sides in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Back down, straight up, down. Really focus on your elbows dipping you rather than your hips dipping you. You got this. 5 more seconds. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Rest. Shake it out. We'll do that whole thing one more time, and then we'll get into stretching. Nice job, you guys. You're on the home stretch here. Push-ups in 3, 2, 1. Push-ups. Down and up. Focus on bringing your chest to the floor, engaging your core. If you need to take a second and shake it out, do it, and then jump right back in with me. Rest in 3, 2, 1. Rest, shake it out. Going to downward dog taps. In 3, 2, 1. Downward dog taps. Each time making sure that you are resetting into your high plank. Check in on your core. Think about exhaling as you pike up, inhaling as you come down. In 3, 2, 1. Rest. Last 20 seconds. You guys got this. Here we go. We're in our tricep dips. In 3, in 2, 1. Tricep dips. Straight back and up. Again, really focus on your triceps dipping you rather than your hips. Check in on your core. We're almost there. Rest in 3, 2, 1. Nice job. We're going to stay seated as we stretch. So bring your right arm across, dropping your right shoulder. Feel the stretch on the outside of your right shoulder. Right now, it's really important to focus on breathing. So in for 3 or 4, hold it at the top, and out for 3 or 4, just like we started class with. Release. Right arm comes up and over, tricep stretch. Really try to keep your head straight. That's where you're going to get the most out of this stretch. Release, shake them, and left arm comes across. Drop your left shoulder. Feel the stretch on the outside of your left shoulder. Again, checking in on your breath here. In for 3. Hold it at the top. Out for 3. Left elbow comes up and over. Again, making sure that your head is straight on. Nice tricep stretch here from those dips. You all killed it today. Great job. Release. Legs come straight out in front. Up and over, thinking nose to toes. Even if that means you're stopping here, we really want to lengthen out instead of scrunching up to our knees. To get the most out of the stretch, you want to flex your feet. That way it gives you a really extra hamstring and IT stretch. Continuing to breathe, bringing down our breath. Come on up and meet me on your back. Right knee comes to chest, left leg to mat, hug it in. Right knee crosses over left side, right shoulder stays on the mat. Right ankle crosses above left knee. Hug it in, figure 4 stretch. The more you push your right knee out to 90 degrees, the more of a stretch you'll feel here. As you relax into the stretch, bring your left thigh closer to your chest. Release. Right leg to mat, left knee to chest, hug it in. Left knee crosses over right side. Keep your left shoulder on the mat. Left ankle crosses above right knee. Hug it in, figure 4 stretch. Again, the more your left knee is at 90, the more of a stretch you'll feel. As you sink into the stretch, continuing to bring your right thigh closer to your chest. Hug both knees to chest. Maybe rolling on your spine if that feels good. Or bringing your feet or toes up into happy baby. Lengthening your legs. Rolling on your spine here. Doing any other stretches or poses that you would like today before meeting me in Shavasana on your mat. Once in Shavasana, your eyes draw closed, your body takes up space and melts into your mat, and your mind begins focusing again on your breath. Slowly begin to invite movement back to your body. Maybe by brushing your fingertips against each other or wiggling your toes, beginning to bring your mind back to the present. Whenever you're ready, finding the right or left side of your mat in the fetal position, waking your body up further. If you set an intention for your practice, now would be a good time to bring it back to mind. Or maybe you'll think of something that you were proud of from your workout today. Whenever you're ready, you can meet me in a seated position on your mat. Hands can come to heart center or your third eye. We'll bow together as I thank you for playing with me today. Namaste. Thanks so much for joining me today, everyone. I hope to see you at the bar soon.